Rolling, Pretty Left Hook, your host, Rhett Butler, and I'm here in Florida, live at the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame, and I had to get one of Florida's legends. Oh, my man, where do I even start with this guy right here? Okay, we got there's a lot of titles: creator, inventor, founder, CE goddamn O, Backyard Brawls, Extreme himself, Mr. Sl Dada 5000 Harris, and a man I'm lucky to call my brother. What's up, baby?
Hey, how's it going, man? Yes.
From Paran to the world.
Yes. Worldwide out of the 305. We
All
live.
day. Man, I love it, man. First and foremost, we got to talk about just the fact that you are the founder of something that a lot of people now know as Bareknuckle Boxing, Bareknuckle Fighting. We've called it, obviously, Backyard Brawls with your promotion and stuff. But everything just came out of the backyard for real for you, into the world, into the Bellator cages, into all over. I mean, you've been putting this together for a long time, and you've been putting people's careers together for a long time. Just talk about reflecting back, man, from that journey to today and what you've done, man.
Wow, it's been a wild ride, man, and I'm just happy to inspire everybody who's embarked upon taking backyard fighting to the next level.
Yes.
We are the originals, the creators of this phenomenon,
That's right.
and I'm just lucky to be a part of it. They say, well, Dada, you're this, you're that. I just look at myself because I'm so humble just to be a representative, a spokesman for the movement, an ambassador for the culture. And yeah, man, this has been an awesome venture. We've changed a lot of lives.
Yes.
We've changed the game. We've gotten people, to understand that this is a sport, the beginning of all sports, because before the gloves were off, because before the gloves were on, they were off.
Yes.
So bare knuckle is the original. It gave birth to MMA and boxing.
That's right.
In my opinion.
So let's bring it back for folks who might be a little slow to catching up. Let's talk about Dogfight, the first documentary you had on Netflix. Talk about that and then what that did. And then obviously I know you had other little things that happened in the media that really kind of ballooned this and brought your story to the forefront. But just talk a little bit about that for those who don't know.
Well, Dogfight, we revolutionized the way that the world look at extreme reality. We got corporate America to trade in their suits and ties for baseball hats and tennis shoes,
There we go.
And it's one of Netflix's biggest films. When you look at, algorithms and analytics, they don't lie, and that's why we have Dogfight Round 2 coming out this fall, worldwide. I think that it's raw. It's something that millions of people, billions of people can identify with.
That's right.
That's why people gravitated towards it the way they do.
Beautiful. You had your first major fight on pay-per-view in Cheyenne, Wyoming, one of the states that have allowed bare-knuckle fighting to be legalized. Talk about that experience and the debut of the mighty Trigon.
Wow, that experience was historic, for a few reasons.
right.
Because we came from the backyard to the world stage, right, on pay-per-view. And just like we did in the backyard, we evolved, and that's what we're going to do inside this game. We evolved. And when you look at, how everything is coming about, my vision, when I first started inside of the backyard, I already was here.
Right.
So now that everybody else see it, I'm light years ahead,
Right.
and we're just ready,
Hence 5,000.
Yes.
Okay, not 3,000. We ain't mad at you, but we on 5. Man, it's so much further to go with this movement that you got, man. And are you seeing people starting to catch up mentally to the new sport? Forbes called it $1 billion sport. I mean, you got a lot of people now that's seeing where this is going to go, similar to how people, I guess, early MMA, they didn't really get it, and then they're like, damn, $4 billion sale later. I mean, what do you think about this when you see just folks projecting outwardly in terms of what the future holds for your sport?
Well, I think that's amazing because, now we're given a chance. You have individuals that's dealing with, the sport of bare knuckle that frowned on it, because when you take it back to the days when Kimbo sliced, it was like, yo, listen, backyard brawlers, these guys are not cut from the same cloth. It will never happen. Now, these are the same individuals that are supporting in some way, shape, form, or fashion, these bare knuckle, programs. So now they're starting to get it, and your vision is your vision. A lot of individuals, they're not going to get it.
Right.
They're not going to listen until you sit them down and you make them listen. Then they get the big picture, because you have the picture, then you get the big picture. And right now, I really feel like, the movement is alive and is well. You have a lot of individuals doing it. But again, I'm the king of it, the creator. And I really feel like they're just waiting on, what's next. And we're going to build a lot of things around Dogfight Round 2. That would be the smart thing to do, and just have dates and projects in the can so we could put them out back to back to back to back. It's a strategy. This is 90% strategy, 10% talent. And I think we're playing the right game.
Absolutely. And I love how just the backyard itself has been integrated more into pop culture. I know you just did a video with Denzel Curry and other things going on. Talk about that, man, because now people are calling to get the essence to promote their music even.
Yes.
This is huge.
You have a lot of rappers, a lot of entertainers, and Denzel is one from Carroll City. Even Rick Ross, I know all of these individuals. It's like we're families, and we collaborate on various projects together. So when I got the call from Denzel, I already knew how we could bring this thing to life. Yeah. And where you are matters just as much as who you are.
That's right.
So when you look at the premises of that video, I said, we got to do this in the backyard. We got to do this. Yeah. And guess what? Everything, complemented each other. And 29 days later, over 10 million views.
Wow. And I see you put my man Chocolate in there.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just keeping it. I mean, it really goes back to the genesis.
Yes.
Everything. And I love how everything kind of always circles back. Because for those who have been following, they're always going to see those glimpses of the maturation of the brand.
Exactly. This business is formed of originality. And I said it a while ago. This is, a sport that is the hurt business.
Yes.
And, the outcome is determined by the skills, a little luck, hard work, and dedication, of the competitors. But you can't fake this. In music, people could talk about certain things that they don't do and get away with it. No, you can't get away with that stuff inside the bare knuckle or backyard setting.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
In Cheyenne, we heard glimpses that, Dada might come back at some point in the game, as a fighter. Is that something that's still on your mind, or is it phased out, or how are you feeling about that athletically?
Well, no, definitely. I mean, this is like a light switch. Most people, me personally, I feel like I'm the savior. So I put on my cape. Flip it backwards. And jump back inside the game. And raise the numbers. So my thing would be this. Because I understand what we're doing with BYB, I'm strategizing things out, right? We're bringing on, a lot of big boy sponsors, people that have, like meat in the game, not just sponsors, but bringing on individuals like percentage owners and so forth. And, we're going to take this thing to a whole nother level. And of course, it's only right, that I not only come back and compete, but I also referee. That energy I provide, it's like I can't even explain the energy, that I could lend. You see the energy on Dogfight Round 1.
Absolutely.
That's exactly how it is. Most referees, they get out there and they do their thing. Right. But, that third man in the ring, he's like a supercharged battery pack.
That's right.
And that's what we're going to do. BYB Extreme, man, we're coming, and we're going to be something to deal with.
Yeah, this is the Renaissance man of the game, and we got his brother as well. Another man I'm lucky to call my brother, my man Reese. What's up, baby?
What's up, brother?
Man, we love what you guys are doing, man. And there's another brother missing. We ain't gonna get into that. We got the trifecta, but the originators of this situation and keeping it going as well. It's big. They're here. It's Florida. This is the Boxing Hall of Fame. And these guys are bringing new sports out this joint, man, and petition this state to make it happen, and it is happening as well. So just kudos to you guys. And we're talking about playing positions on the field in terms of fighting as well as refereeing. We got Reese, who's a commentator, did his thing, debuting on the Cheyenne fight as well. So that was huge for you guys. And just much love, man. Just the energy. I always ask everybody that's come here today about Florida and what is it about the Floridian energy that makes you guys so ferocious on so many levels, athletically, as well as on other positions of the field. And what is it, Dad? If you had to bottle it up, what is it about Florida or South Florida specifically that makes you guys so motivated and driven?
It's the water. I think it's in the water. We're South Florida, surrounded by water, and I have a vision. Because we all have a vision board, and I could see certain things. And again, you just referenced 5,000, and we're just in 2019, so we're a long way from 5,000.
Right, you late.
Exactly. So we have a lot of work, that's still left to be done. But I think sheer determination, grit, the willpower, to want to be, one of the best. best, you know. And I think that, you know, coming out, you know, we're looking to put together another program roughly around September, you know, so dates is going to be, you know, shared shortly. But I think that, you know, once we do what we're going to do and all the stars, you know what I'm saying, are aligned, like how we're strategizing and working on, no one is going to be able, you know what I'm saying, to stand in our way. It's going to be a hurricane mixed with tsunami, mixed with tornado, mixed with earthquake, you know what I'm saying, coming. So, you know, we're going to dominate. What's your take, Roos?
You know, we feel that no one could do it better.
That's right.
You know, we originated this thing, as Dada said. We took it from the ground up. We inspired everyone who's doing it now. So you know what? We're going to take it to the next level. The world has been awaiting us to do what we do best.
Sure.
Even those who are doing it now are waiting to see what the next level is going to be.
That's true.
And we're going to reveal it to them when we do the next event.
Absolutely. Dada, last words. What can people expect from Dada 5000, BYB Extreme, and the whole movement you've created in 2019 and beyond? Explosion,
explosivity at its best. You know, we're coming out and we're going to, you know, pack a punch, you know what I'm saying, with more dynamite than a stick of TNT. You know, we are the individuals that the world, you know what I'm saying, can identify with. We have the projects, and this stuff goes back way before Netflix, you know, ESPN, Rolling Stones, National Geographic, EA Sports, CNN, 2 Emmys on NBC, you know, and this is just the beginning, you know, and I want everybody, you know, to stay tuned to the movement, stay tuned to BYB, you know, we're coming. You know, follow me on all social media platforms across the board at The Real Dada 5000, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, you know, and just grow. This is a movement, you know, and I would never ask nobody to follow me, so I'm gonna reframe that. I'm gonna invite the world on a journey.
There you go. Take a walk with them and run with us, because it's cracking. You with the originators, man. Got him.